Well, with West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin changing his mind on the Inflation Reduction Act measure, many Democrats believe they can push the measure through by just ramping up tax enforcement, hiring more agents, closing tax loopholes, and taxing corporations. But 1st District Alabama Congressman Jerry Carl told me tonight, beware of all those new agents trying to find more tax money.
I think the first thing that bill scares me to death is 87,000 new IRS agents. I mean, to turn 87,000 more loose on our business community is, and as individuals, it should scare everybody to death. I don't believe for a minute that these IRS agents are going to go just after tax fraud, big businesses and deep pockets. 87,000, that is a lot of open cases that they can open up and go after. And I just don't believe this tax loophole as they're referring to it. That's going to get passed on. One way or the other, it's going to get passed on. And we want companies to make profit. I mean, we want them healthy. We want a healthy business environment out there. That's what pays the bills. That's what keeps us all employed. So, again, we've got to be careful how much we let the government do. And I think just going after businesses with 87,000 IRS agencies, that's almost like communist country. I mean, you're going to go out and actually squeeze people for money.
Congressman Carl also told me there are more taxes within the measure because the Democrats can't just use found money or corporate taxes to fund the measure.
Manchin's selling it based on closing a loophole. Well, the report came out today. It's not necessarily true. It is going to raise taxes by $400 million. If their numbers are right, and this is his own people that are putting these numbers together. So I watched him yesterday on the talk programs. I think he was on 5 different talk programs. He's having a hard time selling it. He's having a hard time coming across to people as believing what he's saying. So I don't think it's over. Obviously, they've got to bring the Senate back. They've got to get 100 healthy folks there to vote. There's several out with COVID. COVID is, is not the COVID that we're used to, but it's more like a flu symptom, and it's pretty rampant in the Senate right now. So I think he's going to have a hard time getting it passed.
Representative Carl also told me the wild card in passage of the act, Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema. She's not revealing which way she's going to vote, and in a 50-50 Senate, her vote's going to be key.